It's your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and welcome back to our channel. We are talking about the fastest way, the easiest way, the most efficient way, thank you, to write your book. And the truth of the matter is, I know a lot of people pitch it like, yes, writing a book is so hard, it's so tough, it's so and honestly, anything that's worth doing is going to take some effort. I'm not going to say it like, oh, it's just so easy to write a book, because if it was so easy, everybody would do it, right? However, it's not that difficult. And especially if you're writing a nonfiction book where you're writing about a specific topic that is, people want to know more about in the self-help industry, in finance, and there's a multitude of industries that you can really write about. And it's not that, daunting or hard of work, right? It really just takes focus. And that is the easiest way to write a book, is complete and total focus. Stay with me, honey, because I do have some resources for you that I'm going to share. But before we get into that, if you have no idea who I am, I just told you I'm your favorite Dr. Honey, Dr. Faith Abraham, and I am an award-winning coach. I coach people and I help people become a coach. Either way, you can go to faithabraham.com, and when you go there, if you want to be coached by me on whatever it is that you have going on, you may be a business owner, you may be a mom, you may be transitioning, you may be working through some infidelity in your household or some unruly children, whatever it is, coaching can really help you gain clarity on where you are and your next step, what it is that you're feeling on the inside, what it is your brain is telling you, and why you feel like you don't have that clarity. Coaching is the key. So if you go to faithabraham.com, click on the menu where it says Academy, and you'll be able to dive in immediately right on into the coaching program. If you want to become a coach and spread your gift of counsel and wisdom and healing and clarity to the masses, then you want to go to my website as well, and you are going to click on Life Mastery School. That is my coaching program where I teach you the skill set of coaching. And with the skill set, I also teach you the mindset behind it. I give you my never before shared framework on how to create transformation in the life of your clients. And here's the deal. Part of the reason why it's called Life Mastery is because before you can change anybody else's life, your life has to change first. So I pride myself on my program doing just that. It will help you change and check all of this. So when you go out, you definitely can help other people get themselves in check so they can live life on their terms. Both ways, whether you want to get coached or you want to be a coach, go to faithabraham.com, and that is your place. Now, let's go ahead and get into the video for today. And we're talking about the easiest ways for you to write your book. I do have my sticky, so notice if I'm looking down, that's why. So, like I said, the biggest thing for you is going to be focus. You have to have a focus, you have to have a purpose, a rhyme, and a reason to writing your book. Now, for me as a coach, like if you come through Life Mastery School, actually not even Life Mastery School, when you come and work with me one-on-one with your coaching business or counseling business or therapy or whatever type of healer you are, I work with a lot of different businesses. I'm going to tell you, you need to become an expert at something. You need to be an expert. And so a book, whether it's self-published or traditionally published, I like to go the self-published route, but whichever way it's published is a great way for you to establish your expertise and have people know you for something. And so when you're writing your book, you have to have a focus, because you're going to want to, and I'm even getting into like how to launch your book. And I think that might be if that's a video that you want me to put together, let me know. And I will put that video together for you, like how to launch your book. But part of the launch of your book, you're going to want to do and produce and create content for the places where everyone is, which is social media. So your book, you're going to have to be able to talk about your book live, share your book, have like speeches around your book, be able to advise people based on your book or help them understand something based on your book, right? And so if you're going to make it easy on yourself as far as writing your book and even publishing, launching, designing, shifting into another phase of yourself and your life, your career, you want to have a focus. And you want that focus to be something that you're very passionate about and that you want to make a business. Now, I'll also give you some resources and tools that you can use to easily flesh out your book. Of course, if you have iPhone, you can use the Notes app. I'll try to edit this and pop what the little icon looks like in your iPhone, the Notes app. You want to use Voice Memo, a great app. You could also use, I'm not going to share that one. That one you have to get my course. You got to get my course. On the videos, I do give you a boatload of good information and resources and tips. Honey, you could get your whole life together just with my YouTube videos, honestly. And I do pride myself in that. However, if not only do you want to get your whole life together, but send yourself cruising on the path of a 6-figure, 7-figure lifestyle, then you got to go ahead and get the course. That's just on facts, okay? And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Yeah, so I'm not going to give you that resource, but I will give you this resource, rev.com. And rev.com is a transcription service, so it can literally take, like, if you record something in voice notes and then you plug it into rev.com, they'll and then give you the text of your book, right? And then you just copy and paste it, put it into Microsoft Word, edit it, structure it, format it, and all that good stuff, and you're good to go. So those are my top 3 ways of writing a book. If I'm going to write a book, and I love to even use notes when I want to really make a point or emphasize a point and have a reference, because references are really, really awesome, especially if people don't know you and you're just writing a book and you're establishing yourself as an expert. You want to make reference to other people in your industry that people know. And it's like a form of validation, like, okay, you know them. Okay, so you know that train of thought. Okay, you come from that crew or that club. People like to know that you know and you're familiar with the people that they know and they are familiar with. It's like this whole social status thing, but yeah. So if you're writing a nonfiction book, and you want to put some quotes in there, you want to put a little bit of research in there, you want to make reference to some journals or some documentation, then use your notes on your iPhone so that you can type that in and remember to plug that into your book, which really gives your book a lot of depth, right? And so that's really awesome. And then, of course, if you're just sharing your theory, your framework, your thought process, then definitely go ahead and do that. But those 3 apps are phenomenal. They will take you far. They will help you get your book done quickly. If you're seeing this video and you haven't seen my other video on how to write your book in 48 hours or less, I definitely suggest that you check that video out, because you will be madly surprised, darling, at how quickly you can write a book. And my beauty, you can really write your book quickly. It really comes down to, again, even before the resources I gave you, focus. So be focused, be on point, get it done, talk to that audience that needs what you have. And I leave you with this. There are people out there who wish they knew what you knew. and you're hoarding it and you're like, well, I don't know if this, if this will matter to anybody. I don't know if anybody will even care. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. I'm telling you, it's going to make a difference. I literally, let me tell you this story. So I was on Instagram and I was scrolling, and I think it's called like Masterclass or something like that. And it was this girl who was talking about her just growing up and kind of being odd man out and having just a different style of dance. But she said that even with those experiences, she really used it and crafted it to allow her to craft her own style, her own way, have her a unique voice. And now she's worked with all these celebrities and has done all the choreography for their videos and for their shows and things like that, because she has this unique voice. And I never knew how much I needed that until I saw that on my Instagram feed. And I'm not into that. I do love to dance, don't get it twisted, and I do have moves, but I'm not a studier of dance. I'm not going to be in the dance industry. That has nothing to do with me. But what she was saying so resonated with me that I wanted, actually, I think I put it on my to-do, because I'm going to sign up for that class just to hear that and soak up, that knowledge that she has of being unique and standing out and just being who you are. Because eventually, whenever the time comes, people will hear you and they will flock towards you because you have something that's very different. And so I share that with you to encourage you to share the knowledge, the skill, the expertise, what you have, because somebody needs it. And even though I'm not in the dance industry, I'm in a completely different industry, it was still a right on time message that reminded me to keep plugging at it, even though, I'm fanatic about coaching. I'm fanatic about healing. I'm fanatic about your thoughts and your emotions and your actions. Like, people look at me and they're like, but when you apply it, they're like, see what I'm saying? So what you have is necessary. The world has been waiting on it. We need it. So hanker down and get it out there. And I will see you in the next video. BT dubs. If you have not subscribed, if you have not liked this video, IDK, I don't know what you're waiting for, but I need you to go ahead and do that now. Please. Thank you. Love you. See you in the next video. Bye.